Welcome to the new weekly report. This is the week 46 since I have started working on a self-taught developer website and also a project that is called Currenlyzer. It is a currency analyzer I have built with the Node.js, CSS, HTML and JavaScript. In the backend now I'm using PostgreSQL database where I save all the data for fetching the data from the front end with the Node.js backend. Now, since the last 2-week report, if you have not watched that video, please take a look. Since then, I have moved the local version of the website with a new design to the domain name, which is currenlyzer.com. So if you take a look here on this domain, if you go to this currenlyzer.com website, you will see a new design that has been pushed from the local machine to this I'm using DigitalOcean Droplet, where I host this website. And if you take a look here, this is a new design I have put online. It is a live website where you can use these links and fetch the new informations. So you can see I have changed the design since the last time. I have made some kind of modifications also here to be appropriate. You can see that I have stretched this this chart, this bar chart, this line chart, so it is much more visible. And also this one, which is a drop-down menu, I have also made some kind of design modifications. If you take a look here, you can also change these values to other time frames, so the data can be populated according to that. Then you have a correlation link where you can select two currencies, for example GBP, USD, and you can see how the price moves compare one to each other. And then you have a pip range, which is also information what is the average pip range per day for certain symbol. Now if you take a look here inside the GitHub, you will see that I have not worked on the code in the last 1.5 weeks. And the reason for that is because I have finished this design. I need to move forward and to add more functionalities because I have more ideas how to make this website much more features and much more functionality. And that is when you go here to the home page, you will have a button and also a drop down menu to select one of the currencies or symbols. So when you click on it, the new page will open with all data for that currency or currency symbol. So you will have a comparison with other currencies, how this currency is about from the point of the strength. Is it weak or is it strong? Is there any kind of combination of the currencies, for example euro against US dollar or euro GBP or euro Australian dollar? Which symbol is the best for trading? And how to make this trading decision? It will be based on the data that I will populate and I will extract from the database. I will use 4 prices, that is open, high, close and low price, which is OHLC. And then I will populate and find what is the best information that I can provide to the traders so that they can use that information for trading. Since then, I've started to work on this new one. You can see here it is an Excel file with the data. Currently I am using gold against silver, and when I populate the price change in percentage, you can see how these two prices moves together. So the correlation is pretty strong. So when I found more information how the one of the currencies act and react according to other currency, I will put these useful informations to the website. For example, here if we take a look here in the percentage change, you can see that the correlation between these two prices is almost 100%. If you take a look here where the gold is rising in value but the silver is falling, this is not correlation, so it is not 100% correlated. What I can take here from this information is this correlation, so it is not 100%. But if you take a look here where the gold is moving down, it is just, let me zoom in a little bit so you can see much more clearly. If the price is going down from the gold, you can see that the silver is rising. So this is the divergence between these two prices. This one is falling down, this one is rising, but eventually this one, which is silver, will follow a gold. So this this information between these two prices is very important, because the silver is always trying to follow the gold. This is great information for the traders, and that means if you see that the gold is moving in one of the directions, but the silver is moving in the opposite direction, most of the time the silver will change its direction and follow the gold, especially when these prices divergence, the changes, is much stronger. For example, let me find another one. Let's take a look here. We can see that the gold is falling down, but the silver is rising, and then suddenly the gold is dropping even further down, and also the silver will follow. So you can also find the trade right here when you see the changes inside the price. Remember that these changes, you can see that 19, 20, these are the hour time frame, which means every hour the price has changed. So if we take a look on the lower scale, which is a 50-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, we can see also these changes pretty nicely. Let me find another one, and this is the one. Take a look this here, where we have a gold is rising and the silver is falling down. Then it is gold also following. The silver is dropping even stronger. This is also great information for the traders. Whenever the gold will fall in value, the silver will also probably stronger. And then let's take a look on this here. This is the biggest change, and that means when the gold is rising, for example 45 degrees up, we can see that the silver is dropping down is also around 45 degrees. So the change is here at 90 degrees. And if we take a look in the percentage, this will be change pretty strong compared to each other. So if I have this information on the chart, I will probably look to, if the gold is rising, I will probably look for the silver, that it will also rise in value eventually, especially in 1 hour after that or half hour after this one. So if you take a look here, the gold has started to rise, the gold is still rising, but the silver is falling down. This is a great trading opportunity for me, because I'm pretty sure, because of the correlation, which is more than 90% between these two prices, I am pretty sure that the price will start to rise in value, and eventually you can see how this has gone. So this, if I enter the trade right here, and that means on the silver right here, because the gold has risen in value, I'm expecting the silver, especially here and especially here, and if the gold starts to rise even further, this will be a great information for me, and this is something that I will share inside Kernelizer website for the traders, so they are informed. How I am going to inform them? Probably with in an email or Telegram message. I will also create a Telegram bot that he will receive information, so you can also use that Telegram on your mobile phone, so you can see when kind of this divergence between these two prices will appear. This means that there is more chances that the price will return in the direction of the gold. So this is one of the examples I'm currently trying to find from the data I have inside my database between these two prices. Now, after that, I will also make an algorithm to find some kind of patterns, so I can use this information and also this logic on another symbols. So this is something that I'm currently working. So I'm not expecting to have too much of the coding frequency on the GitHub, because I will not work on the code, but I will try now to share my details and information on the social networks to share the Kernelizer website, and also so the traders can follow me, so they can also provide me their inputs, what they would like to see on this website about the currency analyzer. So this is the idea for the further on. If there is anything that you would like to share, to ask, feel free to leave a comment. I will try to answer as soon as possible. And if you have any ideas regarding the Kernelizer, feel free to share with me so I can include that in the future. I hope this website and also this tool will be very helpful for the traders, so they can also use this in their favor. This is the goal, because I'm also a trader. I'm also trying to find some kind of a tool to help me find much more better the trading opportunities than it is currently manually I'm searching. And I like to build some kind of a tools working on something, and I also use this one as a target example while I am learning how to code. I like to code, and I can see that when you know how to code, you can build anything that you want to have in your mind. This is something I like to do. So this is all for this time. See you next time, and happy coding.